Said some beasts from the woods attacked her before she could reach the village.
That was close. I must leave this place.
Go away, stupid wolves! Go!
She needs help. You can calm down. Hello there. Are you lost?
A little, I guess. Are you?
I never lose my way.
If that's true, what are you doing so deep in the forest alone?
Looking for lost little girls.
What happened to you?
This? It's nothing. How did you wind up here?
My father brought me. Told me to follow the trail of treats and eat my fill. He said he would wait. So I started down the trail, but then I saw a butterfly, and I ran to catch it, and I lost my way.
You and your father, when did you leave home?
This morning,
And did the sun warm your face or your back?
it warmed my back.
So we must go east. Come, I'll walk you home. And explain to your parents that they must not lose their children in the woods.
We can't go home because of the Wolf King and his pack.
See what I've got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too. Come, I'll help you up.
Wolves!
Quick, hide! You can come out now. Massacred by something with immense claws.
Look! There's something there.
Wait here. Don't come any closer.
But
No buts, stay here. I must see something. His chest is crushed. Ribs probably pierced his lungs. Something picked him up and threw him against the tree. Something tore his leg off. No, gnawed it off.
Ew, that's horrible.
Stay there, and look away. What's this? Marrow's missing. Interesting. Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently. Lips parted and bloated. Bit clear through his tongue. Immense pain before death. Let's see. Oh, his liver's gone.
Why are you digging through his belly?
Would you mind making certain your laces are tied? The Wolf King's no fantasy, it seems. Except he's a werewolf.
What happened to him?
He had a fall.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What'll we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question. I've no silver, but I can make a blade oil.
Oil? You mean like we make from rapeseed?
No, a far more special oil. Of dog tallow, wolf's bane, fool's parsley, and wolf's liver. The Wolf King will feel terrible, terrible pain.
You're smart. How do you know these things? Did your father teach you?
Not my father. My uncle. Uncle Vesemir.
Hear that? Wolves.
Hide! Quickly! They're gone! You can come out!
You cut him up bad! The Wolf King...
It's dead. But a pig here? Must be a human settlement nearby. All right, I have everything. Now for a spot where I can build a fire and brew the oil in peace.
What you doing?
Greasing my blade. There. We'll see just how effective Uncle Vesemir's formulae are. Do parents often send their children out to follow the sweets?
Sometimes they send their children. Sometimes they go themselves.
Do they return?
No. Why would they? They've plenty to eat where the path ends. This way. Through the cave.
You lead.
It's a bit dark.
Afraid?
Are you?
What?
The Wolf King, now do you believe me?
I do. Hide!
Watch out! Watch out!
Why, you really give him a drubbing. Never seen anything like it.
Girl, you can come out now. Come on. You have bandages at home? Some spirit? He laid a claw or two on me, unfortunately.
I've not, miss, but my lord, he's a powerful man. He's sure to help you. Might even reward you for cutting the werewolf down.
Very well. Lead us to your lord.
Just who do you think you've brought me, man? That's not me daughter.
And the little one?
Neither, damn it! I think I'd know my own child.
Well, might not be yours, the older one, but you've got to admit the likeness. That's downright striking. So, any chance for that reward?
You'll not see one fucking copper. Get out before I set my hounds on you. So, stew any good?
Very. Thank you. I'd not eaten in...
Clear to see. I'm pleased you like it. Had them prepare a bath for you once you've eaten, and you could do with some sleep. Gretka in the nook behind the hearth. You in the guest room opposite the kitchen.
Thank you.
Shh. Eat now. We'll speak once you've rested. So I ordered my men to watch her and left her to rest.
And?
Ah, a topic for another time.
Take it you won't give me this information for free.
Sharp you are. I regret your loss. Commiserate. But you see, it so happens my wife and daughter are missing as well. I propose an exchange. Find my loved ones, and I shall tell you about the girl you seek. All I know.
Fine, I'll help you. I'll find your family, but then you'll give me every bit of information you have.
You have my word.
When do you see them last?
They vanished after the new moon, as if whisked away by shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
Precisely that. I awoke one morn to find them gone.
I'll need to know a lot more than that. Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pore through their belongings.
Want me to find them or not?
I do.
Then let me work.
Fine. But I shall go with you. The doors are locked.
Greetings all and welcome to Vulpecula Media. I'm back for what feels like the first time in weeks, even though I know it's not been that long. And where we left off, which if I've done this right, I should have edited in before this intro. We left off where my game crashed as the Baron was having a flashback about Ciri. So we've just seen that. I hate playing as Ciri. I find her difficult to control, and I'm not used to having my non-Geralty things and stuff like that. But it's over, it's done, and we don't have to do it again for a little while, I think. So yeah, now we're looking for clues. I got caught on a bench. Geralt of Rivia.
When she was a babe, my daughter loved animals.
Stop by a bench.
Saw a deer trophy on a wall once. Do you know what she asked?
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, is that deer's wump on the other side of the wall? You see it there? Whoa, what's a trophy? I pity any bastard who's hurt her. I'll flay him alive. Here it is. Damn it! Jammed again. Our bedchamber. Tamara's room is there.
I think I might have...
Try not to make a mess.
Shut up.
For their return, I want everything to be as they left it.
That's not going to happen. I think I pushed him along too far. He had a little freak out at the door.
Walls a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size.
Right. Cool.
The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough. What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side.
I think it's a candlestick next. Is that right? Yeah.
Wooden candlestick. Stem's broken.
And then...
It gets interesting. Piece of wood looks like the stem of that candlestick. No coincidence there. Fight might have happened here. I'll look for clues.
That is what we are doing. We are looking for clues.
Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope. Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Toussaint. Yeah, Herveloos. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
Question is, Geralt, when I went over to the candlestick before, how come you didn't smell it then?
What do you seek here, vagrant?
Shut up.
Damn, trail breaks off. Could find something else, though. Spruce wood. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
It's these guys. There is my stash. Oh, my
So
stash.
Ciri was here.
Ciri's room.
The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort. Where'd Ciri get this?
So, if I'm not wrong, that Lydia is Lydia of the,
A spinning top. Gretka's toy.
what do they call it? The Lodge. Thank you. Thank you, in a monologue. Yeah, so that's Lydia of the Lodge, who was an interesting lady. She was, I want to say, Vilgefortz's little stooge. She was in love with him. I'm just gonna put the fancy clothes away. Yeah, so she was his little stooge. She, interestingly, had half a face.
Could
She...
use some hair of that.
NPCs are so rude. Just interrupt me. It's like they have no idea I'm monologuing.
I need a good plough.
As if on cue. So, yeah, she was the victim of the unreciprocated love of Vilgefortz, I think it was. I don't think it was, what's Fringula's uncle called? Arto. I don't think it was Arto. I'm pretty sure it was Vilgefortz she used to follow around. I could be wrong.
Rubble everywhere.
I'll double check and get back to you guys. But, yeah, she lost her face in an incident. I think it was like a particularly bad hex or something. And she basically kept up a permanent illusion of her face, but it didn't like move or anything. So she spoke to people telepathically.
I need a good plough.
She was an interesting character that didn't last very long. She unfortunately died, I believe, in the sack on Thaned.
Done poking around?
Recognize this amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
A Pella. Old Coot lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
He's talking about Arkira.
Ought to have a chat with this Peller.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
What do you seek here, vagrant?
Right. That is where I'm going to temporarily put a pause on doing Baron quests. Because your boy
Looks on a lot of you.
has some quests to mop up. Let's do... mate, let's just get that out of the way. So that's going to bother me. I did examine the room using my Witcher senses, but apparently not well enough.
Ploughing hangover.
Didn't find the
Ciri
clothes.
must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry.
There we go. That's what I needed to do. And then we're going to read the book. To my dear friends Philip and Anna from Count Oh, I can't pronounce that. Gouvre? Minister of Culture for the Kingdom of Temeria, Vashima, 1265. Whoever thinks curses are the only ever manifestations of one being's ill will towards another is sorely mistaken. Shockingly commonplace are reports of curses cast unwittingly on oneself or on objects in one's immediate environment. The consequence of doing so can be difficult to predict. In many cases, they may lead to harm, or even the death of the person afflicted by the curse, or of the people spending time with the object or being on which the curse fell. That is why it is so essential to take preventative measures to safeguard oneself as thoroughly as possible against the casting of curses. As an absolute minimum, Madame Amelia Veracruz Leon recommends cleansing oneself from all negative thoughts, striving to be at one with the world, and achieving harmony between the body and mind. Also, if there's any audio interference, it's because my cat is trying to face hump my microphone.
Dedication to the Baron and his wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima.
Cool.
Gonna kill the monsters? All of them.
So you're Gretka.
I am. And you're Geralt.
How'd you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Ciri told me about you.
Nice. I love this kid. I think she's great.
You and Ciri talked a bit, didn't you?
We did.
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you and a sorceress. But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
Ciri wanted to help a friend? Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Do you know where Ciri is?
No. One day I brought her breakfast and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone?
I did. But he said I was too little and I wouldn't understand. But Ciri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well, don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot. Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Ciri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day and Ciri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
Calcifer, can you eat your biscuits, like, quieter, please? Sorry, my cat sees me turn on the computer and immediately starts making
Have
noise.
fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping.
Oh, bless.
Thistle. Thistle. Shenanacking.
Just lame kitchen stuff around here. Cool, right, as I was saying, now I'm gonna break out of this barren vortex, which takes up like most of the middle act, and then we're gonna go do a quick one.
What do you say we hit the high road? Set out in search of fortune. Better this city
Oh,
than
can I wear the Nilfgaardian armor now? I bet I could.
Oi lads, fancy an outing to find that?
fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite the collection. Why let such nice things waste away in peasant hoods?
Rude.
Show me what you got.
Why is it level 63 for Christ's sake? I'll buy it anyway. Let's sell him some crap. Not this crap, this is good crap. I'm not selling him that.
See ya.
I shall go over to Fergus and the lovely Joanna.
How may I assist you?
I'm not going to say that because it will send me to Skellige.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Oh, diagrams. Diagrams are always good. Right. Oh, he's out of coin. Gosh dang it. I'm sure that there will be some benefit to buying that book. Right. Now, buy all my crap, please. That can go. Keep that just in case. No, why am I? Don't be sentimental. Back in. fine, whatever. That's cool by me.
So long.
At least I'm a bit lighter. Should I put the Nilfgaardian stuff back in the stash? Because Geralt will just carry stuff around.
You linger in Hangman's rope.
That's too much, Grey
Don't
Boy.
you get on my nerves.
Jesus, they're easily aggravated here. So I was asking people on Reddit, I was asking... Brilliant. I was asking what people would like to know more about, i.e. the books. You know, what specific nuggets of knowledge. And one thing that came up was people wanted to know a bit more, or rather have it explained a bit more about the relationship between Ciri and Yennefer, which is completely fair. That is really dismissed by the games, but takes up the bulk of the saga, actually.
Pam, param, pam, pam.
So,
Yeah?
it also ties into another question, which...
Went to the village for the levy.
Pete,
And that one's hard banged a lass. So the bloody Baron ripped him a new one.
Horse feathers.
shut up.
Got eyes like a cat. You catch mice.
Get out of my sight.
Gladly, you guys make so much noise. I'm trying to give like a book-relevant history lesson. Alright. Yeah, so people people ask a lot, especially game-only fans of The Witcher. They ask a lot about why
Pox on a lot of you.
Geralt tolerates the amount of shit he takes from Yennefer. And what he sees in her, full stop, which is hard to explain and yet
What do you seek here, vagrant?
really quite simple. So, with Geralt and Yennefer,
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore.
You surprised? They tried to dance with a witcher.
Where'd he come from anyway?
hold on, let me just find where I'm going. Thank you. So yeah, sorry, meandering a bit. I'm out of practice. I'm rusty. So Yennefer and Geralt, they met in Rind during the Last Wish,
Come one, come all.
and
Sack of flour, bean old here for the winner. No one out there.
that's when they got tied together by the Djinn. But Yennefer knew about the Djinn. She knew what Geralt's wish was. We never find out explicitly what he says, but it's stated quite plainly in the book that they both know what he said. And that's the moment they're tied together, and they have like a short but serious relationship for a bit, in which Geralt actually finds Yennefer to... It's weird, it depends on your translation, but basically it's implied she's too domineering. I think in the English translation it's different. So Geralt like literally just fled in the night. He ran away. Hold on, I'm going to talk to Dolores and then resume this lesson.
What was that about?
What's become of me in me elder years? Refused a roof over me head by a common churl. I was born a noble's daughter. My brother and I, we managed the manor for years.
What happened to him?
A caller came one day. A drifter, a hunter. It wasn't long before we fell in love and wed. We prepared to leave the manor. My brother, he took offence, refused to bid me farewell. Years on I returned, but found no sign of him. Folk claimed monsters had infested our home, come to nest there.
I could take care of those monsters for you.
You're you're a witcher, right? No ordinary man would be so eager. Don't fret. It's all the same to me, provided you're honest. The house is east of here. Take this key. Once you've driven off the beasts, look for a chest. My treasure. Savings, really. They're yours.
What'll that leave you with?
A roof over my head is all I need. And if it comes to it, I've other heirlooms to sell. But I know you witchers don't work for free. I could never let you go without honest pay. Gods keep you.
That's this woman. Right then. Oh, roach. There are you all. Thank you. Teleporting horse. Let's take the slow ride so I can finish making this point.
Move it!
So yeah, I mean, Yennefer and Geralt's relationship takes up a lot of time on the written page. And it's not something I will just dismiss as I ramble. It's something that deserves it full on.
Whatever filth lives here sure chose an unusual place for its lair.
It requires its own dedicated time. But after they parted ways, or rather Geralt ran out on her, the next time they meet is... It's not Shard of Ice, it's the story before that. It's in the second collection of short stories. Come on. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. But basically, it's when they have to go off and supposedly track down a dragon. It was the basis for the 5th episode of the Netflix series. They meet 3 jackdaws, or rather Geralt does. He ropes him into this dragon chasing business.
Go, go!
And it just so happens that Yennefer is also attached to this mission. Pretty sure she's actually there of her own volition rather than as anybody's ward or anything like that. And because she's playing the part of Sir Ike's bitch in the Netflix show in that particular episode, but that is not the case. In fact, Sir Ike is completely different. He's essentially a paladin in the books. Still a throwaway character, but they did him real dirty in the show. But that aside, yeah, she greets him and she is frosty. Real frosty. Now, occasional dodgy translations aside, I like to think that
Ugly bastard.
Sapkowski is a good writer. I honestly really love the way he writes. I think he writes people as very, if not real, very flawed. And that is the first step to an immersive character development. But one of the things where I feel it's kind of rushed is towards the end of that short story. Very suddenly, all is forgiven, and Yen's fine with Geralt.
Not a single sign of monsters. Locals are either imagining things.
They
or
go through
someone
some
scared them off.
intense business.
Tripwire. Never known a monster to set a trap. Someone's here.
Don't get me wrong.
Problem solved. Traps everywhere.
There's a
Gotta be careful.
landslide where they both nearly die. Oh, Jesus. Several arguments. Oh, God, they're
Booby trap.
everywhere.
Whoever said it knew what they were doing.
That was not very vigilant of me. Quen works, doesn't it? Yeah, Quen puts out fires. And then there's the fight with the dragon. There's a whole thing. They go through a lot, but she kind of spins on a dime as far as the dialogue is concerned.
One less to worry about.
But after that, I ran into it, looking at it. For Christ's sake, what is wrong with me? Yeah, after that, I can't remember when the next time they meet is. What is on the ground? Is it this? These lines? No? I'm not losing my mind. Something was red there, right? We all saw this? No? Fine. Guess I'm just going mental. Oh, the door through it. Ba-da-ba. Perro. Yeah, I'll take a free book or two.
A journal. Little wear and tear. Someone's journal.
Good. Should I read the journal? Yeah, I'll read it. The 3rd of Velen. Velen? I don't know. Hot summer days have come earlier than usual this year. Humbert. Humbert has grown unbearable. He gets angry whenever I accompany the milkmaids to the river. He says I'm not to fraternize with the help, but what makes him truly furious is when I converse with Jan and Fred. He claims a well-born lady should not mix with men of lower rank. That doing so undermines his rightful authority over them. Perhaps the summer swelter begins to fade, he'll become more tolerable. This sounds like a man with small dick syndrome. The 20th of Velen. The boredom weighs heavier and heavier upon me. I love my brother and I'm glad we did not sell the estate after our parents died. But at times, I daydream of what it would be like to live somewhere else with other people. The 43rd of Velen? How do months work in The Witcher? Whatever. We've a guest. He's the son of a lord from somewhere near Gor's Velen. A hunt took him across our land and he asked for lodging. Oh, what a joy. Finally something is happening. 15th of Lammas. The time has come to admit it. I love Roderick, and I feel he loves me too. I hope Humbert will be pleased. On the 18th of Lammas, I told Humbert about Roderick and me. He flew into a rage. Oh, well, who saw that coming? He said the match was out of the question. Perhaps I could convince him otherwise. On the 21st of Lammas, Humbert remains implacable. I shan't abandon the love of my life for him. I'm left with no other choice. I will run away with Roderick. So we didn't learn anything new from that diary, really. It's just for flavour, I guess. I've got to be on the other side of this ladder. Okay. Oh, that's about as interesting as that got. Oh, what's it in?
Damn it. A tripwire. Shit.
Well, how... Should I be arding every door to blow it open so I can check for tripwires? What do they expect from me?
Wonder what door this opens.
Oh, you can rearm them? That's crazy. Why is that one still red though? Oh, there we go.
Something's not right.
Really?
A tripwire. Problem solved. A tripwire. Problem solved.
Calcifer, that stinks. Honestly, every time I sit down at my computer, every time I sit down, my cat's like, hey, I'm gonna jump on the desk. Hey, I'm gonna face fuck your microphone.
One less to worry about.
Hey, I'm gonna take a gigantic steaming turd and stink out the
Gotta
fucking
get up there
house.
somehow. It'd be just long enough to reach that upper level. Let's see what's up there.
Your reflexes have slowed. Hope you're not hurt. Those were my traps.
Letho.
Yeah, didn't expect to see you either. You one of them?
Ah, yeah, boy. In my first playthrough, I killed Letho, so I didn't know where he showed up. This is immense.
Who's them?
To the Emperor, mercenaries. To themselves, bounty hunters. To me, ordinary sons of bitches.
Well, got nothing to fear from me. Took a job from an old woman. Supposed to get rid of the monsters here.
Did that already. Count on you remembering that when you collect your pay.
Who'd you piss off this time?
Emperor just decided to get rid of me. I'm an inconvenient witness after all. I've run into loads of men out to kill me ever since I left Loch Muin.
Now I understand all the traps.
Gotten real careful.
For good reason. Don't look a bit like lost travelers.
They're not. Means Lewis sold me out.
Lewis?
Old friend, kinda. Did a few jobs together once, a while past. Lewis recommended this place to me.
I love that the design is so detailed to include the fact that, like, obviously Letho's build is very thuggish. But if you look, he's got cauliflower ear, which is like, if for people who don't know, it's like where impact, like people that play rugby or other like head-first contact sports, impact on the ear causes the build-up of fluid and the breakdown of cartilage. It's clever little detail. His ears look a bit tumory though because 2015 graphics.
So maybe those men down below wound up here by accident.
Eat my own boot before I believe that. Gotta get rid of them. Coming?
Lead the way.
So
we got a plan of attack?
Yeah, improvise.
So obviously Geralt is a fan of being neutral, but in that situation, there's not a lot of point in. Well, you didn't dodge when I said dodge, man. That's what the button's for. Yeah, I agree to help Letho because you don't want to fight Letho. Geralt doesn't want to fight Letho. Geralt knows that he's better off against a bunch of peasants than fighting Letho. Or just putting a black mark on his record against another Witcher that he knows personally. Letho is not book canon, for those of you that don't know, by the way. Right, I'm going to focus while I do this.
Get off. Get him! Come on! He's ours! A cunt's ours! Conjure it! Bastards, conjure it!
Oh. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you, man? Oh, well, now you know. I have not played for like a week. and I have just forgotten how to dodge or pay attention or anything. And this isn't even like hard. Like, this scaling's a bit weird, like as I mentioned before, but this isn't like Dark Souls, man. This is very easy combat. I'm just not being smart.
You love the gods.
Throw your bomb. Thank you. Now that one.
Die.
Oh, did Letho cast a sign?
Conjure it.
That was cool.
Bastards, conjure it. Go for the horse.
Also, I've never understood the character design of having the occasional bandit just fighting in their pants like this. Hey.
Goddamn fools.
Shoddily armed for assassins.
They're just scats. Came to see if Lewis was telling the truth. Rest must be waiting nearby.
And your old pal probably knows where.
He was the only one knew I'd be here. Must have told them. Think me and him are due for a little chat.
Could be interesting. Love to see it.
Come along. Sight of two witches should loosen his tongue that much quicker. Stay close to me. It's one of those places that's hard to find if you don't know where to look.
I think it's really cool that this quest gives you so many options.
This Lewis.
To, like,
somehow doubt he's one of your best
jump off
friends.
points.
Stick closer, Geralt.
Hold on, I gotta loot the bodies, man. Why do we kill
You know
people
how
if not
it
to
is
loot
in this
them?
trade. Drink with someone in the evening, check if he's robbed you in the morning.
How'd you meet?
Was before Faltas kissed this world goodbye. Lewis was a wanted man in Aedirn. Hefty bounty on his head and normal contracts were hard to come by. So I decided to catch the bastard and make some coin. Tracking him down proved easier than killing a drowner. He was, merrymaking at the Golden Hanged Man, smack in the middle of Hag. Nabbed him, tied him up, but the guard post didn't open till dawn. So we had a few hours. Started talking, killing time. Chat was so nice that once dawn came, I let him go.
And that's why you trusted him? Felt he owed you one?
I was stupid. Stupidity can cost you, but betrayal costs even more.
Ominous. No more conversation? I want to start talking and then get cut. Okay, I'll take a risky gambit on it. So yeah, where was I with Yennefer? After the dragon. I can't remember the next time we see each other. But when it comes to what does Geralt see in Yennefer, she is one of the only people that has ever freely shown that she not only genuinely loves him, interestingly, maybe it's something about Geralt's character or just morbid fascination because he's a mutant. Even though Geralt is ugly as sin in the books, or at least unpleasant looking, attractive sorceresses can't help but want to dribble all over him, but most of them end up using him, manipulating or whatever.
Slow now. Whoa.
And Yennefer's not exempt
Take it
from
easy.
that. But she's the only one that's ever shown she truly loves him, more than just cares for him. More to the point, the only other thing he cares about in the world is Ciri.
Letho. Greetings. Good to see you, alive and well.
Oh, yeah?
Course! We're old mates, ain't we? Who's your friend?
A new mate who knows you're a Fink.
Whoa, let's be civil now. Remember, you're on my turf.
Arno Vestor's men showed up at the manor. You were the only one knew I was there.
They'll be nipping at your heels for a while. Said so yourself. Perhaps they finally caught a whiff.
With your help.
You've not been here 5 minutes, and already you've offended me twice.
No insult worthy of scum like you.
Careful, men! They're witches!
Pathetic.
Witches don't attack humans!
Make an exception for you.
Right, this is the... What? But how? I was stood up. Alive. I sheathed my sword as though combat was over. Alright, well that weird little... I don't want to call it a glitch. But that weird little glitch aside, what I was about to say
They're witches.
this is
Witches don't
quite
attack
a nice
humans.
Make an
example
exception for you.
of how the scaling for quests is totally different for than the overworld. Because basically,
Not too late to surrender.
I have to kill these guys. And even though they're dealing enough damage to wipe me out, so does everything on Death March, that's why it's called Death March. Their HP is nowhere near as bulky as like rando wolves or bandits that you meet in the overworld. But maybe it's just confirmation bias, maybe that's what I'm doing. I'm just looking at it and it's feeling like I'm dealing more damage or something.
Careful, men! They're witches! Witches don't attack humans!
Make an
I do.
exception for you.
Yeah, right, see, I shouldn't be able to punch them to death, regardless. What do I want? I want that. I want that. And I'm gonna... Right. Get rid of you. And both of you. And you.
Coming for you.
I love how Letho just stopped to watch me do my handiwork.
Lie still or you'll bleed to death. Tell me where Vestor's men are. I'll give you something to staunch the bleeding.
They're north of here. In Lindenvale.
That's very convenient, because that's where Dolores is as well.
Don't believe you somehow.
Why would I lie? Letho, you gotta forgive me. It weren't nothing personal. Things been shy of late. And we fell afoul of the Black Ones. Vesta showed up one day, offered half of the bounty on your head, and a letter of absolution from the Emperor. You gotta understand, you don't say no to an offer like that.
I understand.
Hey, my medicine!
Gotta understand, Lewis. You don't betray men like me. Time to see Vestor.
Going with you.
Okay, so no jump off point now.
Damn you!
I'm gonna loot all your men as well. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna turn off all your torches as well.
Now leave me alive! Have mercy!
Why? Oh. Yeah, so Yen has a...
Horsens!
Shut up! Just die quietly. Fucking hell.
Damn you!
Can I? Yay! He's dead now. Is it the lesser evil? No. Is it more convenient? Yes. And Geralt's a practical man. All he was carrying was an apple. Are you joking me? Uh-oh. Leto has run away. Oh no, he hasn't yet. Dang. Right, so, yeah. Basically most of the first book, no, most of the second book, sorry, in the saga, so that's like Time of Contempt. Is that right?
Morno Vester, Nilfgaardian name.
From MANOR, I think. But he's hunted and killed everywhere from the far south to the Dragon Mountains.
Why have I never heard of him?
Goon goes by different names. Brandon Vilf, Apple Saxon, Manfred Wimplebottoms.
Manfred Wimplebottoms? Good name for a clown.
Ones he's done in sure weren't laughing. Preferred method, rip the teeth out one by one, then cut the mouth open ear to ear. It's how they punish deadbeat debtors in the Nilfgaardian underworld.
Quite the career. Underworld to serving the Emperor in his court.
Yeah, scum does usually float to the top.
Nice. Also, wouldn't it be easier to cut someone from ear to ear and then rip all their teeth out? But I guess, I don't know. It's
Whoa there,
it's like the
Roach.
Joker says, isn't it? Like,
Come
don't
on,
hit them in the
Roach.
head, makes them all fuzzy. Don't slit their mouth open, they won't care about their gums. Yeah, one of the early two books in the saga is essentially just Yen and Ciri time. Yen takes Ciri from Meletti's temple and is trying to teach her how to become a sorcerer, and originally she calls her like her ugly one and things like that, but as
Keep your eyes open.
Think they're really here?
Don't know. But like I said, I've grown real careful.
as she grew up over time, Yennefer realised how much she
You seen me muscles?
I have, they're fabulous, well done, mate. She realised how much she loved Ciri, and
Gloria is still unwell.
Yen has
Head's hot as a
manipulated Geralt in the past, but never used him, never thrown him away at any point that I can recall. In fact, he's thrown her away, which is probably why she's so
Sent my
salty.
young'uns to pick mushrooms yesterday.
Nice mounts.
Gotta be worth more than the entire village.
Had too many mouths to feed.
What kind of mother are you?
More food for the rest now.
Some
I
man is
see
trying to grip me.
tasties.
What's in the barn?
Hey!
Got company? Run and find your parents. Tell them to grab whatever's valuable, take you and flee. Got it? Good. Give this to your mother. Now run.
What was that?
Compensation. Stay here and don't interfere, no matter what happens. Plug your ears.
I don't think this is going to be easy. Like, Geralt can't not interfere, that's his whole problem.
What the blazes?
A bolt of lightning or something?
Shut up, all of you. Letho of Gullet. Good to see you, alive and well.
Funny. Second time today I've heard that lie.
It is no lie. You will certainly fetch a higher bounty alive.
Really? How much?
Enough to buy me an estate in Kovir, where I will lie about eating fruit till the end of my days.
Not bad. Not every man gets to know the price on his head.
Most men would prefer not to have one. But why have you come? To make my life easier?
We were passing by. Decided it was time to finally meet the famous Arno Vester in person.
I am flattered. Shame we'll not get to know one another better.
Why? Going somewhere?
No, simply because I will kill you in a moment.
Wanna kill me, but you don't even know me. Not nice. Think I have to punish you for that. But I won't kill you. I'll just cut off your hands. Cut off all your hands, one man after the other. Till the end of your days, those stumps will remind you of the mistake you made.
Bloody hell. You fucking dimwit. I hadn't time to exchange 2 words with the man. He provoked me! We have no quarrel with you, but one false move and...
And what?
You will end like him. What say you to that?
What do I say? Simple. You're as good as dead. You'll never learn.
There goes Arno's head.
Zanguibarian venom. Something's fishy.
You still here?
They'd have cut your head off if I hadn't been here.
So you proved useful after all.
Could have told me.
No fun in that.
You all right? You're conscious, but the Zanguibarian venom could still kill you. Got the antidote?
Saddlebag. Take it in a minute. Couple of days I'll be like new.
What was it for, that whole farce?
Told you. I'd been on the run since Loch Muin. Loads of pursuers. Got ambushed once, almost died. So I decided it was time to end it. Once and for all. Found Vester's gang and paid off his arbalist. You just witnessed the rest of the story.
What about Lewis? Was he part of this plan?
Nah, a minor complication. Though his betrayal, it did get me thinking. But I had to risk it. If you hadn't cut down every last witness, I'd be a free man. Letho of Gullet is dead. Word of that would have spread across the continent in days.
Wouldn't have done it if you'd let me in on your plan.
Told you not to get involved. Well, my plan's in shambles. I should really disappear.
You could wait things out at Kaer Morhen.
With your friends from the School of the Wolf? No thanks. Could end badly.
Tell them I sent you. They'll understand, give you space.
Kaer Morhen, you say? Why not? Got some loose ends to tie up, but then I'll head there.
Help you somehow? Need anything?
No thanks. I'll be fine.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen.
See you, Wolf.
So long, Viper. So that was cool, right? I really enjoyed that quest. That was some good stuff. Oh, I figured we'd like drag Letho. I mean, I should have known better. He's a huge dude, but I thought we dragged him somewhere secluded, not just pushed him into the house. So yeah, sorry. I've had to. My delivery has not been fantastic.
Said a hag to a hag.
Like
Now here's
regarding
the
the whole white pit Yennefer thing.
Not so fast, Roach.
But essentially, especially in the whole between Yen and Triss, right? At no point in the books does Geralt really consider that Triss is anything more than a fling. Which, you know, is kind of rude. Kind of sucks. But, yeah. Triss is always trying to, like, reignite stuff. But Geralt's just not there for it. Because Triss has proven that she cares a lot about her standing amongst others of her kind. And she has sold all of them out before for, you know, her own gain. And mercilessly. And she has actively lied and all that other goodness. She's generally been a more dubious character than Yennefer, even if Yennefer is a bit of a stroppy cow.
Somebody lived here once. Something here. A chest. Dolores.
I will go into more detail in a later video when I've got more walking around time and less interruptions from cutscenes, and try and be a little bit more clued up and concise. I'll do some revision just so you guys like probably understand, because I get it, I do get it. If you've only played the games, then what you know is there's two girls that you can choose from, and one of them is an absolute sweetie, and she's very darling and super fun and easygoing and has an American accent, which I imagine for the American market was very good at keeping them sated and allied, because I know that having an American accent can actually influence people's perceptions of the character. Hence they got an American voice actor for Geralt in the first place, I imagine. And like, honestly, that is a thing. Like in Hollywood, they make Americans play heroes and either Brits or Germans play villains. So you've got this American sweetheart thing that wants to just lie around in bed with you all day and, you know, I don't know, rub her tits in your face or whatever. And then the other one is this super independent,
Look like twins. Old woman's brother. Must be.
highly strung British chick that talks to you like shit. I get why people don't like Yennefer. And some people have read the books and still don't like Yennefer, because like she's not any more polite to Geralt in that space of the books and the short stories. But the difference is Geralt is himself around Yennefer after a while. Like, he feels comfortable being a cynic, being an asshole, being a witcher. Not right at the beginning, but by the end of it all, like, they're best friends. It's kind of hard to put it into words, like I said, without a bit more preparation, which I will do at some point. And go into a bit more detail, but yeah, they're best friends, and that's why, if you're wondering why Geralt always chooses Yen, or why Book Geralt is with Yen, it's because she's always been there when he's needed her. I was sure there was, like, is it down the well? Is that where I need to go? Do I need to jump down the well? No, that's not even a well. So I'm pretty sure the first time I did this quest, I found, like, the body of her other half or something. The guy she ran away with, I found his body. Or a note that incriminated either brother or... either incriminated the brother or it incriminated the would-be husband. Does Letho being here mean that I can't find all that goodness? Am I being super dumb?
Dolores.
No, that's not what I meant to do. Just go around arding stuff. Weird. I'm absolutely certain there was something. There was like a little bit of juicy extra to this, and I'm missing it. I don't know how. I'm really excited for the updated edition with like ray tracing and stuff. It could be useful. Or at least, if it's not useful, it's pretty. Because there's like, this game still holds up so well. It really does. Honestly, I can't stress enough how lovely this game looks after all these years. But what I can say is that there are limitations. There are things that are starting to show. There are things like slightly squared off cloves of garlic, and you think, oh, that's not a big deal. But then there's Geralt's beard poking through his collar of an armor that was specifically designed for him, and other such. And also, I think everything would just look a bit better with like real-time reflections and stuff. I was watching Jacksepticeye play through the new Miles Morales game, and that shit looks nuts. So it's hoping. There is definitely something going on. 100%. I cannot be dreaming this. I'm gonna Google it quickly, because this is, I'm not that creative to come up with this whole extra Easter egg. Okay. Like, it's not cheating if I know it's there. Right, I wasn't dreaming it. I was not dreaming it. I'm just being blind. There is a hidden stairway somewhere. Hey! Geralt? Stop floating. There we go.
No one's been here in a long time.
Love how Geralt's all like, I am the Witcher. I'm impervious to disease. Resist deadly poison. Other such. He walks into one dusty old building and he's coughing like an asthmatic child in PE. Oh, it's weird. Cool. Where's the big red wall? There it is. Bang. Ta-da.
Skeleton in the closet. A man. Happens in the best families. 30s, 40s maybe. Couple of pages missing. Torn out.
Aha! And so the time has come for me to die. Of starvation, in the dark, alone in my own manor, while my servants bring in a fresh harvest just beyond these walls. My cries are in vain. No sound escapes from this stony grave, from the tomb that fiend Roderick sealed me in. Yet that is not the worst wrong he has done me. He stole my Dolores, and so I curse him. 1,000 curses I call upon Roderick of Gore's Velen. Not for taking my life, but for taking from me the one who gave my life meaning. If anyone ever finds my remains and this letter, please seek out my sister Dolores REARDON and tell her the truth. That I was killed by the man who seduced her, the man she left me for. The scoundrel, Roderick of Gore's Velen. He struck me from behind, dragged me here, and then walled me in while I lay unconscious. He did not even have the courage to slit my throat. Yet despite it all, I hope he brings her happiness. If so, I will rest in peace. But if he fails her, my ghost will haunt him to the end of his miserable life. He will die as I have, alone and forgotten. So there you go. Roderick was fine. He was good all along.
The page is missing from the journal. And thus I die, in darkness of hunger and thirst. Gods have mercy.
So, this is, again, this is not anything that will be fixed, I'm sure, but things like, we all have, tripping on bricks, we all have a joke and a laugh about the whole, Dijkstra thing, the shove Dijkstra aside, or people who've played, Witcher 2, where it's like, I can't remember what it says, it's like, it's basically you have the option to decline shaking Roach's hand, and then Geralt says "fuck you," and stuff like that. Like, I know that The Witcher has a reputation for the dialogue option not delivering what you expect, and that's fine and fair enough. I actually like it. It surprises me. One of the things that I find, like, not useful at all and kind of breaking of immersion is when you've just read the book that he's picked up, and then he's quoting it, and he's either like, I mean, if you want to suspend your disbelief, you'd be like, he's paraphrasing it, but they've essentially written a too long didn't read into the dialogue for people who aren't going to stop and read these books. And the fact that they contradict is just, I don't know, it frustrates me. It breaks my immersion. Sorry, I slapped my mouse by accident. Let's have a fist fight.
Free head, fella. Little. What do they call you? Know how to fight?
Geralt. And yes.
Then enter the lists, my friend.
Let's go hard.
I'm ready. Let's fight.
I'll get my ass kicked.
Good folk. Fish Gulper's finally found a foe. Right here, right now, on the field of honor, he'll face none other than Geralt of Rivia, the Hammer.
That look. What you call me?
Spare me a minute before the fight, master. Please. Cut of your mug's plain as day. What am I beside ye? I just want to live. These days, streams are bereft. No fish for me to gulp. And they's given a sack of flour to the winner. Show some pity. Take a fall for me.
Alright.
Alright. So be it. Mistake.
What, Roach, why are you here?
Used to be wagon showdown market.
Don't know how it happened, but Fish Gulper swallowed the hammer.
Thanks, Witcher.
Little prick.
Did I not get any experience for it? Did I just spend 70 gold and not get any experience?
So, will you try again?
You are fucking right, I'll try again.
Let's do this. Let's fight.
Geralt the Hammer versus Fish Gulper, the rematch.
Oh, swift. Hey. Come in.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
That's weird, it calls him fisherman. Alright.
You get the urge to fight.
I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna win this bloody fist fight.
So, will you?
I'm not even gonna make my own money back now. Oh, yeah, no, technically I will if I win this one.
Let's do this. Let's fight.
But this is ridiculous.
Geralt the Hammer versus Fish Gulper, the rematch.
It's literally just button smashing and timing.
Oh, come on.
Geralt, come on. Take your horse somewhere else. This is the problem. I was trying to add artistry, dodges and parries, but that's not important. It's just punch them faster.
What?
And
Lost
block
your
them when it's
nerve?
coming. Take a lie down.
Not bad, not bad. Time to try your luck against Jonah. And then there's Smithy at the Inn of the Crossroads. Go to it, friend. Little prick.
Game freaked out. Where's Roach?
If only me
Roach.
were forever getting tossed at the
Fuck
tower.
off and stay out of my fights. And you. Who am I looking for? You.
You've returned. What's become of my home?
It's dog shit.
It's safe now. Got some hard news too, though. Found your brother's corpse bricked up in a wall. And this.
So, Roderick, my husband, he killed him. Gods.
Sorry.
The truth can be cruel, but one can't turn back time. And perchance, did you find my chest with my treasures?
Yeah, pretty generous as rewards go.
You've earned every last bit.
Time I was on my way.
Gods guide you.
It is generous because you get a pretty good exchange rate for florins once we get to Novigrad. Why does she still have a question mark ahead of her?
Good day.
Ahead of her? Atop of her? You know what I mean? Oh, wow. Well, that took a long time, huh? Didn't expect to meet Letho. That was a really cool exchange, that last exchange that you had with Dolores. I think it's really cool anyway. You know, you can think what you like, but I think it's cool. I like the expression that Geralt has as he says sorry. It's like, I don't really get that. Like, but I guess it must suck. Right, so what's next on the list? Going to be an invitation from Kira Metz. So we're going to have the Falk Isle Saga for Velen Part 6. This has been Velen Part 5. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for letting me ramble and get back into the swing of things. I won't leave it so long next time. And I'll try and get another video with you by the end of tomorrow. But yeah, if you liked it, leave a like. If you disliked it, by all means, but tell me why. And yeah, subscribe for more, because there's going to be more, like imminently more. Thanks.